Good morning, everybody. Take a look at this headline from the BBC. Mariah migrants tear gassed by Greek police in protest over new camp. How can such a simple headline be so wrong? Let's break this headline down bit by bit. Let's start at the very first word. Mariah. You see, these migrants, they didn't legally migrate, they're illegal aliens. And they didn't come from Mariah. Mariah is the name of the migrant camp on Lesbos Island where they washed ashore. According to the BBC article here, these migrants are mostly from Afghanistan. Let's take a look at a map. Let's go to Google Maps. This is Afghanistan right here. Now, if these people wanted to leave this country for any reason whatsoever, well, let's just say they wanted to head east. They could have gone to Pakistan. They could have gone to India. They could have gone to Bangladesh. How about Myanmar? Alright, what about China? I'm sure Muslim immigrants, Muslim illegal aliens, would be most welcome in China. China needs a few more volunteers to build those iPhones, don't they? Or let's say they decided to head north. They could have gone to Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, but we all know what direction they headed. They headed west into Iran. Well, once they got to Iran, they've got a different government, but their society is still mostly the same, and their religion is still mostly the same. But they didn't want to go to Iran. So they walked across the entire width and breadth of the country. Now, this could have led them to Iraq, from where they could have gotten to, say, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Jordan, Lebanon, Egypt, Libya. No, they didn't go that way. They could have, once they were in Iran, they could have headed north to Azerbaijan or Georgia. They didn't go that way either. They headed into another Muslim country, though, Turkey. Here's another choice for settling down in a country that's mostly familiar to them. It has the same religion and much of the same culture. But no! Once they got to Turkey, their journey hadn't ended yet. They crossed over open water, about 4 to 5 miles worth, to the island of Lesbos. Let's get back to our original story. Now, I told you I was going to break down this headline. Here it says they're tear gassed by Greek police. Wow! What caused these Greek police to tear gas these poor illegal aliens? According to the headline, they were just peaceful protesting over the new camp. Yeah, we all know how that goes. Let's see what these mostly peaceful protesters did. Here, according to the Greek Reporter, migrants demanding to leave Greece's Lesbos clash with police. Now here, this Greek newspaper is being a little bit more honest. The paper didn't say they were protesting, they said they were clashing. And you can see the police in the upper part of the picture and these rioters in the lower part of the picture. It looks like they're at a standoff right there, and it just might be due to a cloud or two of tear gas that you could see in the picture. Now, according to reports that in the BBC, these migrants set fire to a police barricade. It's not shown here in the picture, amazingly. But there's one more story I want to show you to prove to you that these were rioters and not just protesters. Because, unlike the left, we like to rely on facts. This is from the Asian Herald. Greek riot police fired tear gas at migrant protesters after stone pelting. So, we have these rioters setting fire to a police barricade and throwing stones at police before the police retaliated. Oh, by the way, I don't want to go through the rest of the story here because guess what? Throughout the entire story here, the Asian Herald tries to paint a sympathetic picture on these rioters, and they never mention the stone pelting of these rioters again, and they never mention the fact that these rioters set fire to a police barricade. So let's get back to our original story. Now let's talk about the new camp and the need for it. You see, there was a need for the new camp because, well, these illegal aliens burned down Moriah. They set 3 separate fires in 3 different locations and managed to burn down most of their own camp. No wonder they're homeless. What caused this behavior? Well, the migrants were found, some of the migrants were found to have the Wuhan virus, and they were being moved to isolation. These illegal aliens didn't like the fact that they were being moved into isolation, and well, the rest, as they say, is history. So, to all these illegal aliens and to all the people that support those illegal aliens, you, yes, you and the horse, you're out and on.